Seeding round continues with a big heat. Two-time world champ, current world #2, Gabriel Medina headlines the matchup with Jadson Andre and the local boy, the wild card Dylan Moffat, getting selected from the incredible Board Riders Club here at Narrabeen to represent this beach and try to take top honors in a heavyweight matchup.
Oh yeah, this is a happy hunting ground for a lot of pros. So this is the third incarnation of this event at North Narrabeen.
Dylan Moffat, the local boy, coming through with a finishing move. And the crowd support is loud and clear. I'm sure he just has finished a lot of waves like that.
Let's not worry the Brazilians, because there's quite a few waves in Brazil with little bits of backwash and the bobble, and they use it to their advantage.
Nice vertical. That was that finish from Dylan that got him the 4.5.
Yeah, that's just 12 o'clock. And the landing is just solid as a rock. One maneuver, 4.5 points.
And a pretty ominous section. That whole thing just caving behind him. Able to ride out in front of it. Pulls off a 4.5 and starts a roll in the beginning of the heat.
Gabriel Medina having a really serious look at this wave. He's going to go on his forehand for sure. So Gabby's really yet to open up in this heat, Joe.
First turn, solid wrap. Backwash, he'll somehow maintain control in that awkward section, but he'll get a start quickly there. So Gabriel Medina, 117 before that, second scoring ride complete. Surfing against a two-time world champ. Here's Medina's start.
Yeah, well, this wave netted him a 3.9. So it's kind of a low ball a bit, a lot of backwash to deal with. And one thing that
is sort of the response you had to Merriweather Beach when you're laughing about going, that's why MR got so good at everything, because there's so many different moods, so many different like big wave spots, small wave spots. Narrabeen's got it all, as well as we see the late hit from Andre. He's down. Had a turn before that. 3.0 start for Jaddy. Tail high inverted rotators that were ahead of its time. He can throw so many of them. I think sometimes they're even scored as a normal air reverse, but they're so radical. Frontside float from Dylan. He's going to hang in there, not quite getting a bonus section, but the finish that got everyone clapping was a 4.5 start. Billy and Taj have had more one-on-one heats than any other one-on-one matchup in history. As we go back to this one, blasting that end section is Jadson Andre, looking quick on that finishing move.
Yeah, well, he finished that one. The first wave, he kind of came unstuck on the end. But they're all in the heat now. We've had 10 minutes. He's only got that 3.9. He's in third place, and Jadson trying to cement himself into first or second place.
Calling up on local legends and seeing if they got a spare room. Jadson's been hanging out right close to this break with the local families. We see the full rotation punt from Medina on the backhand. Nice casual approach to that one. He certainly can. So there's the speed. I think that lip kind of slowed him down for a moment. And then such a quick reaction time once he gets the lift off. Such a beautiful wedge. That's all talent with his upper body and footwork. Tail connected to his pad, and such a seamless landing.
So if Jadson Andre really opened up and was the leading edge of the aerial assault by the Brazilian Storm, while it was just a bit of lightning on the horizon.
Can forehand, flip rotations. Here comes the local boy, Moffat, tail high reverse. Heading for that ramp that Medina just threw that air on, and Dylan ends up incomplete. Missing that air opportunity, but you can see his techniques there. If he gets another opportunity, he'll be right in the mix. Here comes Medina. Forces the rotator early. I think he saw that there's not much happening down the line, so really just threw that one away.
Well, that's right. Daniel Friedman and the late Pepe Lopez and Rico de Souza, just classic guys.
Big backside whip. Throwing it in the closeout over the backwash. Dylan Moffat, another completion. Crowd letting everybody know who they're going for in this seat. Dylan loving the hometown support.
on a consistent basis, and that was the first time that happened.
As we catch up with Moffat, he's got that under the lip hook down on his backhand. That one wasn't as big as the first one, just section-wise, but still really lethal. Whole board just showing the fins to the beach, then under the lip. Doesn't matter if he's late. He's pulling off incredible finishing moves.
Really great finishing move. The two far. Oh, here we see Medina first. Now on his forehand, he looks like he's loosening up here, Joe.
Nice wrapping turn through the backwash and punches out the finish. Nice clean surfing for Medina to stay on his feet.
He was growing up because Simon was just the master out here on his backhand.
Nice speed turn from Medina, wrapping cutback, two different types of moves, and slams it shut. How'd you like that one? Back in surfing history with the great Simon Anderson. Back to live action. Quickly, two big vertical turns for Medina. Top turn carve, end section. Gets a little redirect through the whitewater. He'll still play with the inside and go down, but drilled the points vertically at the start of that right to look to a better, a 4.6.
Forehand, backhand, he's mixing it up. As we see Jadson, Jadson's been a bit quiet, Joe.
Looks like he's got the intent to score here. Two quick turns in the combination.
He liked it.
And what allowed you to do on a wave?
Yeah, it really did. It was a dynamic time, and it stood the test of time.
Everyone's hero is back and ready to upset the world title race. Sometimes wildcards talk about a feeling of feeling bad about beating surfers who are in the title race. Really kept him close to the tour and thinking about this wild card where he's doing warm-up heats with surfers up on the Gold Coast like Ethan Ewing. He's keeping his focus on the world's best.
You know, if you're lucky enough to follow you on Instagram, or smart enough, we notice how regularly you can pull off those massive airs. But I wanted to know if you could describe to us the different feeling between doing one in a 30-minute heat or doing one in a free surf. Is there a different feeling?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I was kind of thinking that I'd be going for one out.
And here, looking for redemption, Dylan Moffat's last wave. It looks like he's got a 3.87, so not enough. Dominating a heat and then looking after his Brazilian mates, you know, to get through. Oh, Jadson.
Quick two for Jadson Andre, not super deep, but nice hollow section to play with. And he looks at his time. That might be his last wave of the heat. And he was just happy to keep Dylan off that one. Moffat moves to second priority, and we'll see if Medina's going to take care of him here.
Medina's going to go, though. He's going to surf on the right.
So potentially working with Jaddy to seal the top two. Tail high rotation for Gabriel Medina. Lays back and recovers. So much height. Maybe doing a little help for Jaddy taking that way, but doing a lot of help for himself. Take another look, Bucks.
Oh my gosh. Look at this, what he does here. I mean, it's awesome. It's textbook. Then he lands and falls back. Oh my gosh, I can just feel that. That's amazing. The guy's strength, you know, his gymnastic ability is second to none. He's the leader of the pack.
So high in the sky. That's the loft, the best part, and a big rotation for Medina. One of the best entertaining surfers on the tour. A crucial win. Kicked off his year with back-to-back finals. And current world number 2 continues to shine here at Narrabeen.
So amazing. What an amazing recovery.
0-7 at the end of the heat for Gabriel Medina to take the win. Jadson Andre second. Moffat will deal with the elimination.